Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampinCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thank you for joining me today. This is not my usual posting day, and I have not posted in a few days. Sometimes, life gets in the way and things happen and you run out of time. And I'm literally just trying to play catch up from the last 2 weeks and then preparing for the next 2 weeks. So our oldest had a baby, so we were out in California for longer than we had anticipated. So we were there almost 2 weeks, and she had a beautiful baby girl. Everything went well. We hated to come home and leave them there, but they are hopefully going to be here in Northeast Arkansas on Monday for my second daughter's wedding. So that's all coming up. So we have company coming in, company staying after, trying to, get the house cleaned up. And I had events immediately when I came back. I have events this weekend. I have to go to Little Rock tonight. Sometimes, it's just things happen. So if I'm not posting over the next 2 weeks, you know why, but I will get back to it as soon as possible. I'll also put some pictures of the adorable baby. Her name's Danielle Marie, and I'll put some pictures in my blog post. So if you want to take a quick peek at her, and then after my daughter's married next Saturday, they're having a Hobbit themed wedding. So it's like Hobbiton from Lord of the Rings, which should be, quite the event. So I will post pictures of that as well. So anyway, if you don't see me, that's why. There's just a lot. But best thing about Stampin' Up! Is if life gets in the way, you can step back from one or two things, do what you need to do, and then come back when you've recovered. So, and speaking of that, Stampin' Up's having a special for the starter kit starting October 4th through the end of October. It's an extra $30 in free product when you purchase the starter kit. You can, if you want to be a business builder, you can absolutely have classes. And as part of my team, I have training all the time. But you don't have to. You can just purchase the starter kit and save money on your supplies. You automatically start saving 20% on your orders. So that's always a great option. If you're spending $100 a month or close to that in your Stampin' Up! Products, then buy from yourself. Save 20%. Instead of spending $100, you're only spending $80. So who doesn't want to save money? I mean, everybody wants to save money. Plus, you get to be part of my team. We have a lot of fun things that we do. We have swaps and challenges and meetings. We have online meetings. We have our annual crew. We have my team is called Team Crew. We have our meeting in October, and we do a big auction at the end of the year because they earn crew dollars throughout the year, which is a lot of fun. And I will try to post some pictures of that as well. So anyway, that's what's happening. We still have a couple days left of our Perfect Partners program where we have the 6 dies. So I'll put a link to that below as well. And starting in October next week, we are starting the 12 Weeks of Christmas program exclusively for email subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to my email, the link is below. So please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on those projects. I can't guarantee I'll have videos right away because I'm like way behind, but I will have instructions and pictures, and we'll try to post as many videos as I can for you guys only. All right. So I think that's it. I wanted to show you a cute little Halloween card that we did in classes this month. So let's flip you down. All right, you're upside down. Sorry, I don't want to put my hand there. And I can't help it. I keep putting it in front of the camera. All right, let's get this down. I can get the arm on my stand here to look right. I feel like that might be too close. There we go. Okay. Let's get this positioned right. Get my fat arm out of the way. All right, maybe back. All right, I think that'll work. Okay, so we are going to use the Scary Cute stamp set. I love the silhouettes of this, and there's so many different options. And then we're using the Scary silhouette dies to go with it. And then I'm using the black and white designer series paper, the black and white patterns. It should be called black and gray and white because they're black and gray on one side, black and white on the other. I'm going to use the black and gray. I'm using basic gray for my card base. So I'm just taking these two pieces, and I have, I'm gonna have to use my liquid glue because I ran out the other day and I haven't gone downstairs to get more of the seal adhesive. So I'm going to put my larger striped DSP on the bottom of my black, and then I'm doing the stars on the top, and it could go I kind of like them slanted a little bit. So I'm going to put these up at the top, and that's good. Then we have this awesome washi tape. I'm going to use the black glitter. It comes in a pack of 4, so it comes with black, purple, green, and orange. So cool. Okay, let's am I ready to do a video today? Well, I thought I was, but maybe not. Okay, so I've got my basic gray base. You guys, I'm making favors for my daughter's wedding too, and I've got them stamped and the tags made. I'm taking them to Little Rock with me because I have to spend the night, and I'm going to put them all together. I'll take a picture and show you. I'll post that on my Facebook page. Okay, so let's do the inside. We're just using some Memento ink, and I'm doing Halloween Happiness for the inside of my card. It goes up a little bit. Let's try that one more time. Let's flip this over. It's white on white. Sometimes it helps to have it on dark so I can see a little better. Oh, that's okay. I can fix that. Oh, that's almost right on top of it. Okay. And then I've got these little bats. They're super cute. I just feel like we need bats, you know, on the inside of our card. No, just 3. I'm going to stop there. Sometimes it's better to just stop, right? Okay. We're going to get that glued inside, but I have my bats out. Let's do our envelope. I tend to stamp right at the bottom left of my envelope. I don't know why. A lot of people like to do the back too. So you can stamp along the back. Look, I got ink on it, so I'm going to have to stamp there. Okay. So they're coming around. Cute. I love stamping envelopes. I never show it or do it very often, but I like it. Okay. So for the front, we have these great dies that create a frame. So what I've done is cut a piece of Parakeet Party out of this frame. Okay, and then I'm going to cut these scary branches out of the black, and then you add the frame to it, run this through the die cut and embossing machine, and then it comes out like this. All right, so it cuts the frame, and then you have these fun branches. All right, so I'm going to stamp this little Frankenstein guy. You want to look and make sure he's very well inked. Okay. And then I'm going to stamp them here, but close to the bottom. Just giving it a second for that ink to soak in to the paper. Now, for some reason, I'm having a problem with this. So you can do a couple of things. You can either take this and kind of blend it in a bit, which I think works really well if it's a little bit grainy. Just take your blender pen, and that kind of just blends that graininess right out of there. Isn't that cool? But it still kind of keeps it a little bit, you know, kind of that staticky, scary feeling too. All right, I also have a piece of Parakeet Party, a strip, and I'm going to stamp Say Boo and Scary on. All right, let's see if we can get this centered. Oh, it's a little bit crooked. Let's try it one more time. We get 2 chances. And sometimes that can happen because, you know, maybe you didn't put your sticker on straight, which is probably my problem. I didn't put my sticker on straight. It happens. It's okay. That's why we have scrap paper, so we can practice on there. Okay, so before I glue my frame to my little Frankenstein guy, we're going to take some, I'm using the Granny Apple Green, and you can see from classes, we've been doing a lot of blending, that we can clean that up really easily. So we're going to blend. Make sure you push pretty well into the ink pad so you can get ink on your brush. And we're going to just blend that darker shade of green over the top, kind of coming down. I'm not doing it all the way, just kind of where my branches are going to be. All right. Those out of the way, and we're going to take our liquid glue and just put a thin amount of glue around the edges. You don't want too much because you don't want it to squeeze out and get all globby and sticky. So just use a little bit, and it's going to glue right to the edges. So my main goal is not to have green showing on the outside. Now it's not, oh look, I did it this time. I can never glue it straight, so I always feel like I have green showing. Okay, let's grab some dimensionals. We're going to pop this up. I'm just gonna go 3. We don't need 4, but if you want to put 4, you go right ahead. And you could put it in the middle. I'm putting mine to the side. I like it to the side. And then here you could, if you want to flag the ends, you could flag the ends. Make sure I put my dimensionals on the side that's not straight. And we're just going to pop this up, center it below our frame, just like that. And that is it. I didn't get that straight. Hold on. Okay. Always put that on lightly until you make sure you get it straight. And that's it. I mean, how sweet and cute and quick is that? I'm getting ready to make up a bunch of these to send to my girls for Halloween. So thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it, appreciate your patience, and I will be back as soon as I possibly can. All right, thanks everybody. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.